little bit of an energy drink with it.
Alrighty. Nothing's impossible, as today it's Analytical Fanboys. I'm your host, Boingo Writer. With me are these chuckle fucks. Chuckle fucks. And today it's Analytical Fanboys. That means one of us picks a piece of media, we share it with the rest of the crew, and then a month later, which is today, we reconvene and talk about what we engaged with. This month is my pick, and I picked the classic anime OVA, Patlabor, or Patlabor. We're going to be switching between both of those names, because fuck you. So,
Patrol Labor.
Patrol Labor. Yep. Anybody want to give some thoughts? What were initial thoughts? Where were the vibes going in, and how'd you feel about it?
Boingo, you picked a lot of anime for this podcast.
I have.
Maybe more than any of the rest of us. And of all the anime you have picked over the years, this one, it is by far fine.
You could have easily said one of them.
Yeah, but I wanted to paraphrase the last episode of Game Changer.
Oh, okay. The latest.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what can just come
Count the rice. Yeah, that's fair. Buster, what'd you think of Patlabor?
Okay, so I did a little research into this before, and from what I understand, this is basically a this is a smaller part of a bigger franchise, and I think I might have enjoyed this a little more if I watched the whole thing, not the whole thing, but like a little more Patlabor, like after what came afterwards. So it's like, oh, that character or this guy. Because this is a very thin show, but it's a very fun, thin show. I love the animation. I love the vibes. Some of the character moments are good. It just feels very thin.
Well, it's the introduction. It was the thing they kind of they produced in order to get bigger productions off the production line.
True. And also, this is actually my first Mamoru Oshii joint. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the easiest one to get into.
Yeah, I haven't watched this.
That's insane. I didn't know you hadn't watched any Mamoru Oshii.
Yeah, let me check my letterbox real quick.
He's like one of the anime directors of all time, so...
Yeah.
There's the joke.
Yeah, there's.
Well, I personally have always, just the way I used to consume robots is I would just, browse, different websites for what robot designs and just kind of look at them. I would never, seek too far out to, watch the thing. So I used to just, look at stuff from Patlabor all the time and just be like, wow, that looks interesting, I guess. Wow, that's neat. And it is. Yeah. I did not expect a few things in this, for sure, but also just like with mini mecha, not a whole lot of mecha.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
The mechas are a conceit for the story. They're not the focal point.
Yeah, whatever.
But they also act as plot device.
Yeah. And that is one of the... I'm sorry, I don't mean to step over you, Cody.
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
I think.
That is one of the things I do really like about the show, is when they are dealing directly with the mecha, it feels very thought out. This is definitely a real robot show, where it's like, there is a specific reason these mecha exist within the world, and also this world isn't entirely built with them, so sometimes you gotta figure out a clever way to get around a bridge or a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I did appreciate the amount of times we had to deal with traffic.
I mean, it's literally labor, so it's it's kind of focusing on more smaller crimes, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm. Smaller crimes in the realm of we need a giant robot to deal with this.
Yeah.
Well, so let me explain. You've said your pieces. Let me explain why I picked this. It's just one of those classic anime that I always felt like, I should have watched this by now. Let me get around to it. And decided to drag these three guys in with me.
Okay, we know you love police.
Yeah, Boingo's a big.
Yeah, Boingo only went to art school because he flunked out of the police academy. That's a little known fact.
You would flunk out of the police academy.
I
Not
would,
for like any
but-
silly reason, just because it's nasty. But
because I'm too kind. They would day one, the lesson would be, all right, you got to shoot this dog, and I'd be like, I don't want to shoot the dog. All right, get out of here.
I do appreciate another thing I do like about the show. It's very honest about how police act. Like, it's not specifically cops are bad, but there's a lot of moments of we have to do this to protect our image.
It's cops are people in a system that easily lets them be corrupt.
Yeah, and
That's
there
why
is one
RoboCop
who's
says-
just there because he gets to shoot people.
that's why RoboCop says, "Serve the public trust." Serving the public trust. That's what the modern police do not do anymore.
Mhm.
It used to matter, and now it does not.
But on what I was saying, I just wanted to engage with an old anime. But the premise of Patlabor is essentially companies have developed labors, which are mecha robots for construction, general purpose uses. Those started getting used for criminal activities. As such, the Japanese police department, which is a nationwide thing, it's not regional, it's one big nation thing, decided to make a special vehicles unit, which is all focused around labors to fight off labors and things. The show directly shows how, because of these actions, things continue to escalate, and we can and hint at worse things to come in the future.
There's literally a opening narration that talks about it every episode. That
Yep.
in the dub, I swear to God, the actor sounded like
There
John
was a dub?
Delancey. Yeah,
Wait, you watched the dub?
I watched the first episode in Japanese, and honest to God, I did not like the Japanese performances. They all sounded too stiff to me. So I put on the dub, and the dub's not great, but it's got that goofy early 90s, everybody is trying way too hard effect to it.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is when did this come out specifically?
1988.
Original, yeah, in Japan, 1988.
So was 0083 Stardust Memory before this for Gundam?
Let me check.
I mean,
I think 83 means it came out in 83, but I don't know for 100%. I know it's also the year set in the media, but
This was
91.
Yeah, Jinx.
interesting. There were some things that reminded me of Stardust Memory, but like the most important part of Stardust Memory, not the most memorable part for most people of Stardust Memory, is the very first episode, the intro, and like the battle with the aquatic suits. And there's some parts that reminded me of that, especially like the very end. Interesting.
It always comes back to Gundam. Always back.
And don't worry, my pick's not fucking Gundam because I fight myself
Yay!
the whole time. I
Is
was
it
like,
like
man,
the
I could really be watching some Gundam right now.
Maybe next
also,
podcast, buddy.
Sim, just to talk a little bit on the dub, it was Central Park Media, which was
Yeah,
a
they did a
sizable
lot of
cover in the
stuff back
90s.
then.
yeah. But yeah, overall, so far we're all at least vibed enough with Patlabor. None of us hated it.
I mean, I'll say this for it. It is, if somebody asked me, like, is it worth checking out? I would probably say yeah, but it's not something I am going to be thinking about in another month or two.
Yeah, that's kind of my again. It's a good vibes. It's good in the moment, but like trying to think and like analyze it's just kind of like it's a bit tricky for me.
I would definitely watch more of it, especially because I know that there's a weird thing with like how it did what a lot of big mech do, and that's incorrect to say. It did what Gundam does, and it fucking separated its timelines. I know that like after this, there's two different things, but also just like the fact that I appreciate the scale. It's similar to like Scope Dogs, which I'm not sure if that is the name of that anime, but that's what they call the fucking mech in that.
Mech is a scope dog. The anime is not Zillions. It's Votoms.
Yeah, Votoms V.
There's
anyways.
been multiple seasons of the series of Votoms, but yeah, Votoms was something Votoms was the very first one.
Armored
Yeah.
Trooper Votoms. I have been meaning to check out that show for a long time because I fucking love the mecha design.
See,
Is
I
that
like
Tomino joint or
the
is that something else?
labor design more than I do the Votoms designs.
Okay, if we're gonna go to that, I don't love this mecha design. It's not terrible, but like any mecha design where there's like a part of the pilot's body exposed seems super weird to me.
Well,
Only on some of them.
Yeah, and later on, by the time we get to the big military arc, they're all enclosed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I know a lot of people really like it, so I don't rag on it super hard when I see it, but I do have to say I don't care for bunny ears on things. It's not a design choice that really works for me most of the time.
I get you. I
Yeah,
don't know if I don't always like it on things, but I don't mind antenna. Sometimes I really prefer if it has antenna on it, but I don't know if it's because so many things have it, or if it's because I really like it. Like I don't know if it's my brain saying like that's what that's supposed to look like. A lot of them are supposed to have that on. Because I mean like a lot of things do. Like Prime does.
Yeah.
Like, but
Prime is a rare example of it working for me.
see, here's the thing. I don't think Prime has bunny ears. He just has like spikes on the side of his head.
Kinda, yeah.
they move sometimes. I have some figures that where you can.
Yeah.
Move them.
And like Patlabor also, Alphonse of Patlabor also isn't like pure bunny ears. It's like one is bigger than the other.
Yeah, which gives it more of a vibe of like it's less ear and more.
Antenna.
It has a purpose. Yeah.
That's also a weird thing I had with this show for the first couple episodes where I kept going like, why did she pick the name Alphonse? That's like such a weird name nobody uses anymore. And then I watched The Untouchables the other night, and I had no idea Al Capone's first name is short for Alphonse. I'm not sure if that's the direct reference, but I'm like, oh, it's in that kind of lineage of cop stuff.
Yeah. Also, I think it's just meant to show that she's like a fun Genki girl, you know?
Hmm.
That she like, oh, she named her robot, ha ha hee hee.
Yeah.
You know? Because she is one of the preeminent Genki girls of anime.
Ginky.
Genki, Genki. Genki is a personality archetype that shows up in anime. It's the happy-go-lucky, like, can-do attitude girl.
The sporty girl, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sporty
only-
Tom girl, but like they're happy. Chie from Persona 4 is one.
I got what you mean. I've only heard that word used once ever as a name in Saints Row for
Yep.
Professor Genki.
It's also like that's the name of Miles Morales' buddy.
There's no way it's spelled the same.
It's probably not spelled the same, but I'm just saying it's like the way you, just the name. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
But
I don't mind the mech design.
I think the mech is one of the best parts of the show. Like just visually, it's such a
it's very
good striking design.
Yeah. And how much like discussion there is of how hard it is to learn to use it at first and how much the support staff has to be involved is very, again, I like the world building.
Oh, just the fact that like one singular injury to the mecha takes like 50 people to fucking fix.
Yeah.
Which, not to compare it again to Gundam, which I'm sure I'm gonna. I shouldn't
Yeah.
even say that, but that part gives me a big 8th MS team vibe.
Mhm.
Just to see that there is a group working on it. There's a lot of like base life involved in and I mean, I don't know. I appreciate how it feels more like the Ecto one and Ghostbusters than it does anything else. Just because like they call the aquatic one the Patlabor or a labor, like you see that the team itself has like a bunch of different ones, and the OG mechs that they use come back later as well, which was cool. I don't know, the red one reminded me of the Sinaju.
Yeah.
From Char's counterattack.
I
There's
will say
another
this.
Gundam, or there's another mobile suit that looks identical.
I will
in
say
that
this. This
exact-
anime made me want to get a Patlabor model kit.
It did its job.
There are a lot
Yeah.
of model kits, even coming out still today. There's a lot of
I mean, any anime from this
Figures.
time period still gets merchandised to death. Fucking NECA announced a new Mazinger figure at Comic-Con this week.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, to be fair, Mazinger is more of a cultural icon than
Yeah, I was about to say
Patlabor.
like that's a little bit different.
Yeah,
For its time, Patlabor was a big, huge anime thing, though.
yeah, it was a huge
Mazinger
anime thing,
is
but
like-
Mazinger transcends anime. I think. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
people
one of
would
the
recognize that
robots.
design and be like, "Oh yeah, that's a Mazinger," or like, "That's I know what that is."
I mean, a better
Specifically
example,
one
I
of the
think,
super
what Sen's
robots.
trying to get across. I saw a Bubblegum Crisis omnibus at a comic shop.
True. Yeah.
I saw somebody say that Eureka 7 has ties to Israel in weird ways.
Wait, what?
I
Yeah.
saw Elvis filling up at the gas station the other.
Well, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Oh my god!
See what I mean by this show is thin. We're gone off.
Well, okay.
No. I mean,
Let's
there's
talk
only
about
7
some
episodes.
episodes.
Well, let's talk about the first one, which is just our introduction to the crew.
Yeah.
Just seeing them go. They are thin. They are archetype characters because it's meant to
It's
be.
not for the characters. It's just like the plotting. Like the characters are fun. I just wish I
I
got
think
a
that- I
little.
think
It's a story of the. Go ahead, Boingo.
I think the plot being thin is kind of the point.
Yeah, it's a story of the week police procedural.
Yeah, but
But
even like the
also-
stories of the week are pretty thin.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that they are a brand new attack unit for a very special, rare form of crime that isn't common yet. They
True,
are
and it's like sort
bored.
of
They are in
they're
the
late-
middle of nowhere. The point is that, like, yeah, they're bored out of their mind waiting for something to happen.
yeah, they're doing labor basically. Gotta be saying that a lot.
Like, legit, I think in the full series, and the reason, and I wanted to do the first things first, but in the full series, the first anime they did, it has over 40 episodes. It has 47 episodes. So that's not something we can just immediately dive into.
Yeah.
There's a reason I haven't picked Kamen Rider Kuka for this show yet.
Yeah, because
But,
we've
like-
all seen it, right?
I know.
Cody hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
In the
Well,
TV
it
show,
removed off YouTube, so
there was an episode where all they did was farm. They didn't fight. It was just, hey, we're hungry and we're tired of having to get takeout. Let's grow some rice.
Huh.
You know, it's that kind of show. And that's why, like, I think we can all agree, this show is not propaganda. It
Yeah.
stars cops, but, like, they are shitty people in a shitty situation that are routinely shown to not make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm. My favorite episode is literally the boss has to do a fucking ghost prank to get across to them that you should be careful with guns.
And the guy still doesn't learn the lesson. He gets rewarded, in fact, because he gets a full-on DACA.
It's pretty bad, but also funny.
So yeah, first episode. The whole crux of the plot is the robots are stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
You have to go get them, and
Don't
then
even
get
get
to
him in the
place.
first episode,
Yeah, no.
which is cool, I guess.
I dig the old mechanic who's just like no, wait, it'll be here when it's here.
It's meditative in that sense.
Yeah, it was, again, I'll say this every single time, and it's nobody's fault, but anytime I have to watch it on my phone, it's hard to follow. Again, I did appreciate the manga, or sorry, the dub, sorry, again. The subtitles. I appreciated watching the sub. If I can say the wrong thing, man. And I normally struggle with watching subs, but just like with Gundam, when there's not robot shit happening, like when there is robot shit happening, there's barely any dialogue, and when there's not robot shit happening, that's usually where the dialogue is. So I could be like, oh yes, a slower scene, I can read this, and I don't need, like, because when the robot shit's happening, I'm locked into that. I can't even see any other part of the screen. I can't see my surroundings, the edges of the screen. I'm just like, yep, that's what I wanted. Brain happy.
And even in the dialogue scenes, they let the dialogue breathe. They give people room to act. It's not like a fucking Ono production where, oh, no action's happening. We have to dump 4 episodes of plot in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we see our main characters. We have Noah. She's our main protagonist. She's our main focus person. She's the Ginky girl.
Kind of
Asuma.
reminds me of the God, what's her name from RoboCop? Murphy's partner.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
There's a lot of RoboCop vibes in this too.
Well, I mean, RoboCop was huge in Japan at the time.
Yeah. As expected, because it's basically just Tokusatsu.
Yeah.
The original Kamen Rider Drive.
God, he does have a cool car. Yeah, he has an incredibly shitty, ugly car, and he makes it cool. That's like one of the best.
Because it's a Ford Taurus, isn't it?
Yes.
I do like some of the concept episodes, like towards the middle of the show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think what these 7 episodes are is a great vertical slice of what could be a 50-episode anime.
It's a proof of concept.
Yeah.
And like I don't mind that. I think a lot of proof of concepts can work. It's just a matter of this one just didn't hit for me like as much as like other proof of concepts.
So did Attack on Titan get their like Beast Titan design from that guy? 'Cause,
Probably.
like,
I mean,
it's the
there's
same
a lot of
fucking
mecha
thing.
inspiration in Attack on Titan, from what I understand. Like people will still have the is Attack on Titan a mecha anime debate like to this day.
Yeah.
Those people really need to get shoved into a...
It's definitely not a mecha because they're not robots. They're organic.
Okay.
The plot line is very mecha, though.
That's unfortunately.
But yeah, no, like the first one is very much a comedy of errors kind of episode, showing that. The second one is a political thriller because the mayor of New York is coming in, and the Japanese police force wants to make a show of it, so they want the labor unit to be up in full force.
Fucking crazy. They really go all out for Mondani. You knew someone was going to say that. You knew someone was going to say that.
Nobody was going to say that except you, bro.
Then we have what we'll call the affectionate parody episode with Godzilla and the other classic kaiju tropes.
I like that. I like that one.
Then you have the high concept one with the haunted house.
Yeah, by the way, the Godzilla one uses the exact same bomb.
Yeah,
I know.
They're literally just recreating scenes from the first movie at one point.
Because I think this is also Patlabor's one of the early adopters of like, oh, we have otaku fans. Let's give them a bone, you know.
This isn't too far removed from Daikon 5 or whatever that is called.
Yeah, Daikon. It's Daikon.
Yeah.
Then we have the high concept haunted house bottle episode.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Then we have the two-parter to show that, hey, no, we can actually do more serious political drama and like action, espionage, police drama with SV2's Longest Day.
Kind of felt like it should have been the last episode with how hard it goes.
I do agree. I think if I were to suggest this to someone, I would say watch the 7th episode before 5 and 6.
Well, the 7th episode does still feel like it has some finality to it.
Yeah, it does. But I just think 5 and 6 just have a lot more panache.
Yeah, it's got that two-parter oomph. But the 7th episode is pretty cool. It's a concept that only really works in this show, which I do.
Yeah. And again, it's the final episode, so it's really going like, hey, this is what makes the show really special. It's a cop show, but it's also a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
But there is fertile ground for a whole big, giant-ass franchise.
Yeah, I just wish we could have, like, maybe gotten a little further, maybe included the movie in there. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? I do want to say something really kind of amazing about this show for its time and for the kind of audience it's aiming for. This show never feels horny. There's literally a bathhouse scene, and there's nothing in it that makes me go, that's gratuitous.
No. And in fact, it's
dudes being dudes.
It's dudes being dudes, and a couple dudes try to start being weird about it, and they get shot.
Yeah. And that sequence, there's literally a point where one of the ladies is running around naked, and you don't even get close to seeing anything.
No.
There's less otaku sleeves, is what you're trying to say.
Done.
Yeah.
That character ain't got time for your horniness. She's got to fucking be a badass.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
she's one of the best fucking characters. The American cop who transfers.
Yeah, she's
over.
great.
Because she is so no nonsense and so just like glib. It's
I wonder if she's like the roots of the trope of the lady cop in Kamen Rider that crops up every couple of years.
I don't know if she exactly would be it, but maybe it's just a general like.
I think that's
Japanese
general
storytelling trope.
Yeah.
Well, just in general, like
because
all
she
media.
is. Yeah, because like you look at her and she looks like the typical Japanese beauty. Because there is a trope in Japanese storytelling of the traditional Japanese woman who does a certain thing, acts a certain way, and everything. And she's a little bit more hard-edged version of that, so maybe that's a subversion that they play with.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like fucking Rinko, the one that's in Zets, and is it Asuna in Agito? They all feel very much like her, and they all kind of look like her.
Well, that's racist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, maybe I'm a little bit racist, brother.
Oh no! Don't say
Whoa,
brother.
buddy,
Say
buddy,
time.
Don't bring that up.
There's poop in my gym, brother.
No, well, buddy. Okay, calm down.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I'd be interested in watching the Patlabor movie at some point.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is like I was already just invested into it because it's like, oh, this is a fun little. It's comfy.
Yeah, it's a comfy show.
I get why it has its place in Mecha, and I am appreciative to watch it. I'll probably just watch all of it.
It's just like it's a small start to like what seems like a grander story, and like I like small starts. I just like I don't know, something about it just didn't hit the way it
you
did.
need that grander story to make it feel
like probably
whole.
Yeah.
You want the this is very much a beginning. You want that middle and end.
Yeah.
This is the first 10 episodes of the. I don't know why I keep using Kamen Rider analogies. This is the first 10 episodes of the Kamen Rider show before the other shoe drops.
Yeah.
Basically, you're really gonna make me push Kamen Rider at some point. God damn.
Hey, it's gonna be you or it's gonna be me. One of us is gonna pick
it's
a
gonna be
proper
like a Mexican
series.
Well, it's gonna be me, and I'm gonna tell everyone to watch X8.
What if it's me and I choose Gav?
That's fair.
Hey, I haven't seen Gab yet, so I would be okay with that.
Hey, I'm just saying, Cody. Stay tuned.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned. Stay fresh, pony boy.
Whoa.
Do you want to wrap up?
But like, there's a lot of Patlabor, so I just kind of want to go over like we watched 7 episodes, but there's also a 47 episode anime TV show.
There's the movie.
A 16 episode anime show. 1, 2, 3 movies that are all animated.
Yeah.
A new animation coming up soon.
It already came out.
Easy Y is out?
Yeah, Easy Y. Yeah, it's out. Yeah. It just got fan subbed.
Okay. And a live action series also came out.
I've been because apparently some Ultraman veterans worked on that, so I've been.
Are the mecha suits in that?
Let me check.
I think there are some practical suits.
Yeah, there are.
Oh my god! I might have to watch this
because they
the Patlabor Tokusatsu, I think it's called. Yeah.
I think they still drive them around town sometimes.
Holy moly!
Is it called the Next Generation?
The Next Generation.
The beauty of the
Patlabor.
design is like it's not too big. So like they
has anybody made the
flatbeds.
edit? Has anybody edited the Star Trek theme to footage from that movie? Because I'll be the one to do it. If not, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a 13 episode live action show.
Did it get subbed?
It might. We'd have to look on Cat Site.
Oh my giddy aunt, that fucking suit.
Yeah, that's why like when I was younger, I would just like, look up
really
pictures
well
of
to live
this
action,
shit.
honestly.
But I also didn't know how to like find stuff. I knew how to find cartoons, and I learned how to watch like anime through watchcartoononline.com.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good like frame from the show to just show like how it looks in scale.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
It also reminds me of Tomoka Hero, Rescue Force.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, great! Now I wish we were recording our screen.
People have Google.
People have Google. It's the Next Generation Patlabor. It like the thing is, I definitely want to go through the entirety of the franchise. So I'm probably gonna start watching the like it's probably once I empty something in my watch wheel, I'll probably put the TV anime in
I think
there.
the movie is next chronologically. So.
Yeah, well, I can put that in the film. I have on the wheel well film.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's wheel well. That's a joke only
Everybody
for me.
loves
and,
wheels.
That's a joke only for
It's
me.
big
It's a
well.
reference to Dimension 20.
Ah, okay.
I'm just a spoke on the wheel.
There's a character in one of the seasons called Wheelwell.
Cool.
He's just a real solid dude.
I'm not sick, but I'm wheel well. That was for you.
That was for me. But yeah, so why don't we do some final thoughts, Cody? Final big overarching thoughts on Patlabor.
I love the little armored cars. They're my favorite thing of the entire franchise.
So far,
Honestly, I think that's my favorite element of the show. Of just like, hey, you are a big giant fucking mecha roaming around. Yeah, you're gonna need a little spotter car to help you out.
It's just
Like,
good.
that just-
They have good, like, I know we say world building, but like they do good design and everything else but mecha. Like there's a lot of shows out there that'll have like the cool robot, and then it's just like the cool robot placed in a regular world, as opposed to like, hey, we know how to design shit, and you're gonna love it.
We know how to frame our story around the mecha, which this Patlabor does really well. And speaking on cars, there was one moment when I realized, oh, wait a second, that guy is driving a Honda City Turbo 2.
Oh my god.
Because it had the little hump that's on the one side of the car.
Yeah, they get a lot of the cars correct for the time.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't throw the badges on there.
So Sim, what are your final thoughts on Patlabor?
My one last thing I want to point out, I really like the captain and how put upon he is. It's kind of like if Dr. Cox from Scrubs took a benzo. Very entertaining.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Otherwise, it's just a solid little show. It's not a waste of time, but it's not something I would say you need to rush to watch if you haven't seen it.
It definitely feels like one of those things where it's the only anime DVD you have, you fall in love with it real easy.
Yeah.
Buster, would you like to display your final thoughts?
it was all right. I would like to check out more Patlabor, but I still I wasn't too impressed enough to.
You like it enough to
wanna
give it
watch
more
more.
shots, but not enough to go like, this is one of the best things ever.
Yeah, or not best thing ever, but just a thing I would like to keep up with.
I think I'm definitely more on the really enjoying it side with Cody. I definitely think this is probably some of the, I wouldn't even say the weakest part of the franchise, but I do think there'll be higher highs.
It's only up from here.
Yeah. They show such a good grasp of what is possible with the show that I'm very interested in seeing what more can.
Yeah.
So with that, I think we all enjoyed Patlabor. That's it from me. So Cody, would you like to tell the people what our next item is going to be?
Yeah, for August.
I would absolutely love to tell y'all what the next item would be.
Oh no.
I can hear your shit-eating grin.
No, I mean, come on. When I make the announcement, you will have the option to watch one extra little piece of media that I think is.
Wait.
But you don't have to watch it. But we're gonna watch 3 films.
Oh no, I know what this is. Fuck.
We're gonna do it because this year's the anniversary.
Wait,
of the first one.
no. Is this what I think it is?
And we're gonna watch
Kachaga.
Cars. We're
gonna watch all 3 Cars movies.
all 3 Cars movies. I was gonna say only just the first and second, but the last time I said that, Buster yelled at me and said, "No, we should watch all 3." And I agree. We're doing it.
Full hog.
Buster, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Wait,
we're gonna have a good
Cars.
discussion.
Okay, can I be real, Cody? I thought you were gonna recommend Bayformers. I don't know why.
Oh no, I would never.
Oh well, the anniversary of Bayformers isn't for another 2 years.
I was thinking of the anniversary of Transformers the movie, so it's I don't know. Whatever. That's what I make up. Anyway, yeah,
No,
okay.
we already did that. That was pre you and Cody.
Yeah, I know that was. I know. That's what I was like. Wait.
So let me guess. The bonus extra thing is Mater's Tall Tales.
No, Mater's Tall Tales is fine, but
I love those tales.
I was gonna suggest Cars on the Road, which was like the Netflix.
Oh, the Disney Plus one.
Oh no, yeah, it was Disney Plus. Yeah, so it was the Disney Plus show that came out like maybe 2 years ago. I appreciated it. I enjoyed it myself. I watched it by myself in like its entirety. It's not a whole lot. I think it's like
Cody,
maybe
can I
6
be real?
episodes.
I have not seen movies that came out. This is be very interesting. Also, Car Road's apparently on Disney Kids channels.
I have only ever seen the first one, and I remember being bored to tears. And I've heard nothing but terrible things about Cars 2, so the fact that I have to finally watch it means I'm not watching a goddamn thing extra.
Well, you also have to watch the
Cars
third
3 is
one.
pretty good. Cars 3 is
Yes,
pretty
you
good. I
have
saw
to
that in the
watch
theaters.
Well, I mean, extra than the three main movies.
I think the first one's great. The second one is tolerable, and the third one, I cannot wait to talk about.
Yeah, I'm actually like
Okay.
I'm with because like someone who's seen all of these movies, I think the third one might be the most interesting one to talk about.
Because I'm just interested for the conversation. That's why I want to do it. Obviously, I love the Cars films, and I
Yeah.
love Cars 1 because it was nostalgic and very special to me, and it was like the first movie I could watch twice in a year, the first movie I saw twice in a theater. And I watched it like maybe 3 weeks ago on the anniversary of the movies.
I will say this is a pretty good pick for August because August has 5 Sundays, so we can watch like one every other week.
I'm just probably gonna like watch them in the same week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I could be shitty and make you watch Planes,
Oh,
but I don't want to
God.
watch Planes.
well, here's the thing, Cody. There'd be no discussion there. There'd be absolutely
No, there
nothing
would-
to discuss.
actually,
there
No,
No,
there would. Can you believe they put?
I'm gonna make y'all watch on the night of the podcast. I'm gonna make y'all watch the clip of the P-52 Mustang character from Planes and his, because like it goes full bore, and you find
Full
out
what?
like his backstory. Full bore. It goes
That's a
full
turn
bore
of
with the
phrase,
nonsense.
Buster.
He's a World War II fighter plane.
Oh, I thought you said something
And
else.
so the flashback is fucking World War II
Oh,
in the Cars
Buster, did you
universe.
not know that? That clip goes around like regularly.
I've watched Planes and I've completely forgotten about that. I'll be real.
It's a forgettable thing. It doesn't matter. Like I like it because there's a couple new like Cars characters, and I love
Yeah.
like I also
Well,
like without
I
if
guess
there was never
next
movies
month,
and only those like
Next
designs,
month, we're going
I
to
would love
discuss
it.
the Cars cinematic universe.
the trilogy specifically. We're talking Disney Pixar's Cars
The
trilogy. Oh
greatest
boy, first Pixar movie on the podcast, buddy.
I know you're not
Is it
disrespecting
really?
Back to the Future saying that.
That's a joke. It is not the great. I literally have my own qualms with the second movie.
We'll get
It
there.
was
We'll
definitely
get
a
there
joke.
when we get there. But yeah, so oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. I mean that sincerely, by the way. I mean that sincerely.
Oh, I know. I think we'll all enjoy it. I
Yeah.
think Simeon might get more out of the second one, but that's me being wishful.
That's just evil, Cody.
I really think this is gonna be the grumpiest I've been on the podcast in a while.
Oh yeah,
The
how about you
grumpiest
watch it with
since-
your nephew?
Yeah, bonding experience.
Yeah, you can just pull them off.
That
about that,
might be a good
asshole?
idea.
How about you see it through the eyes of somebody who has whimsy?
Fuck
damn it,
you!
Cody.
I have plenty of whimsy, you fucking asshole!
Says the man crashing out.
All right, everyone, plug your stuff. We're ending it here. Cars next.
Cody, plug your things.
My name is Snowcone83, and you can find Snowcone80me on most gaming platforms with that name, on Bluesky at Snowcone83, and on Instagram at never_robot.
Simeon?
Hi, I'm Simeon, and you can get Simi in on my content by going to my card link in the video description.
Buster.
Hi, I'm Buster. I do too many things on this godforsaken internet, but you can find some of them at the Buster Corp YouTube channel, and you can also find the rest on my Bluesky.
And I'm Boingo Writer. I hope you enjoyed your time on this podcast. You can find me on twitch.tv/Boingo, on YouTube. Look for Boingo Writer and search Blue Sky for Boingo Writer. This has been a podcast, Analytical Fanboys. If you enjoyed this podcast, please Follow us on podcasting platform of your choice or on YouTube with a subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment if you please. And I hope you join us next month for Cars. This next month is going to be on a highway.
Life do be a highway.
Life do be highways.
We
They be
should
riding.
get together and record the podcast in Canada.
No, we'll just find Rascal Flats.
We break into his house.
No,
Their
that's
house.
3 guys.